posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm smoking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-Town.
and if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Were you trying?
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down throw from Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Cut. Black 20. Cut.
Off play action. Goff. That's to Laporta again. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on. 180. Value 3. Value 3.
From the gun, Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's got it in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
20. Ric Flair.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Katie. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Hey, go steal. Set.
Love from the gun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Set, ready, Mega, 50, green. Hut.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Come on, set. 45, wide. 5, 97. Ultra, go ultra. Ready?
Going run again with Jacobs. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Ready.
Love with it on first down. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Okay, ready?
Now midfield after that loss. Here's second and long.
10 black. Steal. Check steal.
Love out of the shotgun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Ready?
No
break.
connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red.
The motion a receiver left.
Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
We go tonight. 180. DC. Merlin.
Shotgun snap here to go. Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Goff on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
5 still to go here. This is second down. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. back and begin in the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. Black 20. Pour down.
Alert three.
Turbo set.
Gibbs now from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Cut. White 20. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Cut. What's that?
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Cut. 120. What's that?
Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Tonight. Black 20. What's that?
Play action here with Goff. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Tonight. What's that?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal.
Go tonight. 180. Shell. What's that?
Goff to the air now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Check 2. Hey, go Fury.
Now Love on the play fake. This one to Williams out left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Ready. Black. Next row. 52. Smash. Smash. Cut.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Quad red. Red, 38. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Hits him on the out route. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 10 black. Triple 38. Tighten up. Magic. Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps himself upright. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Shoots away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
By 20. Alert, please.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Like 20.
Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So first down from the 41. Goff back to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. This great effort winds up hitting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37.
We go tonight. What's that?
First down throw from Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
180. Two. What's that?
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be second down.
When no springing a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
180. Orange.
Looking to throw. Goff. Near the goal line. He's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
180.
Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Ready. 45. White. Striker. 3. Strike 50.
Love now off the play action. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Black, 95.
First down throw. Here's Love. Throw complete to Williams. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Set. 10 black.
They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right.
Ready.
Love from the gun. That's caught. Tucker grabbed. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Black 40. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Returnable from the 2. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Black swap. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Down. Good. 32. Two. Go. Strike it. Ready?
Love on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
the fair catch made here at the 15.
And take it. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Attack.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
12. Here we go. Tonight. By 20. Attack.
Here's Gone. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
180.
3rd and long for him here. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set. Ready. Black. Magic. Set.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. That's him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 cut.
To the air with Love. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. Yellow. 43.
Back to the air. Love. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ultra.
Love to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line.
2-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Tonight, crunch. 180. Hey, shell.
Running it with David Montgomery. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
We go tonight. Black 20.
Now gone. Finds his man over the middle. He's taken out right away at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Cut. 180.
Play action here with Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to be stopped around the 37. They get 22 out of that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Cut. 120.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. DC. 180.
From the gun, Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 48.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Cut. Black 20.
Shotgun snap here to go. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
180. Shell. Kill! Hey, kill! What's that?
Looking to throw. Goff. He has room past the 25. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. There's an injury out there after the play, and that's Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's being looked at by the medical staff. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Like 20! Orange. What's that?
Goff setting to throw. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Like 20!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. 43.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Ready, 6, left 50, green. Field, black. Ready?
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 after that last highlight. They're at the 30.
Here we go, set.
Love from the gun. Finds the in route, complete. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
180. Hey, Shell.
It's Gibbs on the carry. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Running it with Gibbs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Black 20.
Off to the air now. He's going deep. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Hey, full fury. Hut.
On first and 10, here's Love. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They've got first down here from the 36.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Check 2. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Pass caught out right by Golden. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
On the ready.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Ready. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's third down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Packers down by 10. Four guys out wide. Here we go, third and long.
Come on, set. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's fourth and long.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Pass. Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Turbo.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Packers take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
We go tonight. Line 20.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. On the draw, this is Gibbs. That's not going to do the job. He's taken down behind the line. That forces fourth down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. The Lions readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. We'll get it at the 9. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
First call here coming from the shotgun.
down. Green Jack, red 38. Hut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's second and 10.
10 flat. Wait.
To the air. Love. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Now to throw. Not quickly to Watson. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
60 red. 60 red. 10.
Stick it in the air. Love. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Let's go. Red. Cycle. 50. Green. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Red, yellow. Ready?
Here he is to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
On the ready.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's first and 10.
52 blue, yellow.
Now motion him out of the backfield.
Claws red.
Thrown on first down, Love. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Ready, ready. Black foot, blue striker. 6, mega. Blue green.
Once more, it's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down.
Yellow, 22. Hey, blue. Green jack. Check, Hunt.
To throw. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Black, yellow, blue. Black shot.
Loves to throw again. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. 60 ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Working inside the red zone. Right back to Rice. Caught again. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Ready, set.
All right, one more snap to play here.
10 black.
One final shot here. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left. So a positive note at the very end in this loss. The Packers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.